Sip Blico, Sip Santosh, Sip Ru family, Sip Deepa, Sip Sudeep, Sip Vanita. And today seems to be everybody seems to be watching cricket match. Somebody told me. Is it a cricket match today, Sudeep? Sudeep will tell. Sudeep normally watches cricket match, but Sudeep is here today. And either Durga Puja, Dandiya people are. But of course, our people are quite connected, so we will have everybody back on the call in a matter of 5 minutes. So today's open session. We have kept a day like Sunday as an open session because we want you to be able to ask any question. We would like you to ask questions that are pending in your head. What is this enlightenment journey? Why should we follow this enlightenment journey? Sometimes people call me one-on-one. Even today, I had 2 calls with people who are interested in improving their journey. So that happens one-on-one, and I help people who are on this call, of course, who are first coming on the call, who are asking questions, and then who need help to grow further. So let us start. We have got Krishna. Starting with Krishna. Let's start. What's your question?
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, I'm little, apprehensive to ask this question. Sir, generally it is said that the spiritual knowledge will bring you peace, and always we hear the word Satchit Anand. We understand that very, very well, but Mujhe Gyan brings turmoil also many a times.
How can Gyan bring turmoil? Give me an example.
Example, for example, when you say you should, before this time is very short with us, and before that we need to know who am I, and all these things, and everything is a cosmic illusion. हमारे पास कुछ भी नहीं है, we are nothing. All this, na, sometimes there's so much.
No, so if you are able to listen to the Gyan in the right way, it should not bring turmoil. For example, I'm saying one thing. For example, I have got limited time. I tell you, I have got limited time. But I have faith. I have faith in the Supreme and I surrender to the Supreme. So incomplete Gyan will create turmoil. If there's complete Gyan, I'm asking you, suppose you surrender today. Tell Sip, I surrender to you. Then why should you have any turmoil? This is one example I'm telling you where the time is short, you told. Time is short, but you have to surrender now. When I say surrender, doesn't mean that you have to shave your head and you have to sit with empty. So that is what is the second point you told me that which creates turmoil?
Sir, we are coming to the call, and it's real faith we have. 100% there is faith in this knowledge, in this path. But because sometimes because our Gyan is incomplete, we have not completed the Gyan in this period, बहुत सारा. So we understand, for example, what can I say? My reality is so low, where I am at this low height, and the truth is the gap is more. So sometimes I realize, where am I and where is this Gyan? And so
can I change the perspective slightly? You know where you are? Just to tell you today, you are better than 99.9% of the people in the world. Should that not give you that gratitude? The other 99.9% of the people in the world, maybe millionaires and billionaires, are not as fortunate and as you, because they are chasing after illusions which make no sense. So you have already gone on the path. That means now it's a matter of time before the light will shine. Where is the turmoil? There should be no turmoil. If there's a turmoil, then your mind is creating the turmoil. Your mind is coming and is pricking you. Your mind is giving you some unnecessary pricks and making you demoralized or trying to bring toxic thoughts in the head.
So all these words you said, faith, surrender, gratitude, and I feel blessed, no doubt about it. But even that, when I slept, I was thinking, itne sath, itne achhe se, itne clarity se we are hearing and you are giving us much more than we even deserve. But that incomplete gyan, hey, that somewhere there is a.
But what would you prefer today? I'm telling you, I'm asking you a direct question since you're asking me like this. Would you prefer to leave this gyan and be in ignorance, and
No, no,
would you be
no,
like the 99% of the people who are going
no,
to die in hell?
no. So my question is not that. My question is, you also must have passed to a stage of, or from the beginning you were like this.
This is what they call, which is the wrong, I don't like to call this, but this is what they call the dark night of the soul. No? This is what is the terminology is called the dark night of the soul. See, I always used to tell myself it's the darkest before the dawn. You know, in the night, it becomes very dark, very, very dark before the first light appears. It's the darkest. So sometimes it's a testing phase. So there is something called a nesting phase. A nesting phase is a nest. The bird has a nesting phase. Then there is the testing phase. Then there's the arresting phase. Finally, there's the cresting phase. So we have to go through these phases. But I I can only understand you in one aspect. I'm telling you, who I was speaking to somebody today in the group, and I was having a personal call, and I admitted that at times, even now, my mind creates turmoil for a moment. For a moment, there is turmoil. And then I come back very fast. I bounce back very, 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 very fast. But turmoil
I
is
also
created.
bounce back, but I am, as a guru, I'm asking you, is it okay? Now I'm feeling okay because even for example, yesterday we were talking about metamorphosis. So मुझे लगा कि my yearning has become very strong. अभी मुझे a little bit of impatience somewhere or the other. बाकी सब okay. So I understood what you're trying, what you're saying. Yes.
So at least you realize that you were a caterpillar. At least you realize that you want to be a butterfly.
Yeah.
At least you understand the meaning of a metamorphosis. At least you are aspiring to become. Maybe you are a pupae or a larva. Maybe you are not yet a butterfly, but you know the process has started and you know the metamorphosis will take place. You should have fire. You should be in the state of peace. Don't let your mind make you despondent. This despondency or this feeling of insecurity is being created by the mind.
Okay, so then can I ask you one more question on this? Because
Yes.
then why was the questions like how do you know your then we should leave it to Bhagwan, no? We should leave it to मुझे enlighten करना है तो कर लो. But
Then you
I'll
want
follow this path.
then you won't aspire.
Okay, okay,
What
okay.
is my goal? My goal is to make you give you a very comfortable journey, or my goal is to push you forward.
Yeah, yeah, push.
I can just let you have a very easy journey. What I don't consider myself to be a guru, but what many gurus tell you, अच्छा बेटा तुम्हारे को इनिशिएट कर दिया, अभी तुम ये ना है ना, ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे, डेली सुबह को 10 मिनट, शाम को 10 मिनट करो, तुम्हारा बेड़ा पार हो जाएगा. होगा बेड़ा पार हो जाएगा?
Mm,
What do you feel? बेड़ा पार हो जाएगा? 10 मिनट I'll give mantra, and 10 मिनट morning, 10 मिनट रात को बेड़ा पार हो जाएगा. What do you feel?
नहीं हो.
See, Krishna, we are in a journey of the truth.
Right.
And see, understand one thing, not you, but everybody on this call who are sincere. You know, there are many, many, many sincere seekers on this call. Each of them is going to get enlightened. It's only a matter of time. Some may get enlightened faster, some may get enlightened slower. And this depends upon how much mumukshu you have, how much jigyasa you have, and how much you are able to discipline yourself and follow the course. Don't keep going this side, that side. Sometimes you always say, don't wander here and there. Because every time, Krishna, if you're going forward and you wander 4 kilometers on the left, now you have to come back 4 kilometers. Not for, I'd have no eagerness to force you. What today I told somebody who spoke to me. He said, Guruji, मैं ना आपका किताब पढ़ता हूँ ना, मैं ये भी किताब पढ़ता हूँ ना, ये इसका आप. So I told him one thing. I told मेरा किताब आप 3 महीने पढ़ना बंद करो. और ये जो किताब पढ़ रहे हैं ना, उसका पूरा किताब पढ़ो. Because उसका पूरा किताब पढ़ने से you have to, if you're reading that, then read that course fully. whatever you trust it fully, because you can't do half and half. The recipe has to be followed in a full manner. And incidentally, I think that what we have got is a very easy method. I'm telling you myself, if you read my first book, I would give 10 methods of realization. It was so complicated. It was so complicated. Today, I tell you, just contemplate on birth and death. That's all. You can get realization in 10 minutes. But that realization has to crystallize. That you have to transcend the mind. The mind is not going to allow it happen so easily. So digest what I've said and don't give up. If you feel that you want to ask me again, today is Sunday. There are not too many questions. You can come back and ask. Kavita Bedi. Yeah, Kavita wanted to ask many questions, and now Kavita, today is Sunday. It's your time. Ask me whatever
Yeah.
you'd like to ask.
Thank you, sir. Radhe Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Sir, actually, I am going through a very chronic problem, sir. Actually, when I know that I have no existence, I'm nothing, I'm shunya, I'm zero. So when I have this knowledge and I know God is within me, God is within everyone, even a murderer or a thief, there is a God and He is doing everything through them. This I
Correct.
know because the
Correct.
people who are doing black magic on me, I मैंने इनको सबको माफ कर दिया because when I have this ज्ञान, the people who are doing black magic on me, it's not being done by them, it's being done by the God to bring me near to Him, to give me
Mm,
some gyan. So now
mm.
my problem is, sir, is that when I know this much and when I again when I refer myself as I, it gives me lot of pain. How do I refer myself as when I know I have no existence at all? Within me is God. God is up there. Sir, please let me know how do I refer myself. I can't say Kavita is doing this, Kavita is doing that. Kavita wanna do this. Sir, please. I just wanna cut off this I because I know I have no existence. I am
So,
Shunya.
so what is my name?
Sir, you're a son of God. You're
No,
God
what is my
yourself.
name? What is my name?
So Mr. Ravi Datta, Mr.
No,
Ravi,
no.
Atma.
When I got realization that I am not Ravi, like you got realization you are not Kavita, I changed my name to Atma in Ravi Air.
Atma,
So
yeah.
I refer to myself as Air. You can also change your name so people don't call you Kavita because you are not Kavita. Only your name is Kavita. You're the soul. You're the
But sir,
soul.
it's okay. Sorry to, but sir, the people aren't going to understand them. They are going to say, "You are mad. Are you mad?" So how to tell them?
Why do we
Because
worry about?
we
Why
the
should I worry
spiritual
about
people.
people? No, why should we worry about people?
So how do I refer, sir?
So you
Kavita on
choose a
air.
name. Ru in Kavita, soul in Kavita, spirit of Kavita. You choose a name. The
So when
God
I
in
tell them this
Kavita.
is not my house, this is God's house. Kehte, Kavita, are you mad? Isn't it your house? No, it's not my house. I live in God's house. It's not
Kavita,
mine. It's
Kavita,
God's.
hold on. Are you interested in your own liberation or are you interested in pleasing other people?
No, sir. I've got the liberation. I have got enlightenment. But I want
If you
others
got
people to come out of it and get
no, you
enlightened.
can't. Then that means you don't know the meaning of enlightenment. I cannot make anybody get enlightenment.
Exactly, sir.
Enlightenment is going inside and lighting on the light inside you. How can you go inside somebody else?
Because sir, I have seen that for the past 10 years I have been a teacher and I have solved the problems of many people and now
Maybe,
they're very happy at their home, whether of
maybe,
any age,
may,
from the
maybe.
student. Then I came to know, yes, I have the healing powers, I can heal others. But those who are
See,
not going to understand it, leave them because they have not been permitted by the God to get the enlightenment or get
see,
the knowledge.
Kavita, how did you come to this call? Who told you about this call?
So pardon sir.
How did you know about this call, Zoom call? कैसे मालूम पड़ा आपको?
Sir, enlightenment के बारे में.
नहीं, ये call में कैसे आए? Who told you to join this call? How did you
Sir,
join?
actually, yesterday my kid sister Shivali Singh, she was talking to you.
Ah,
So
so she told
after
you.
that, so she's
Ah,
one of the best tarot card readers, and sir, she's also a neurologist. But sir, discussion with me and her going on for the last 2 years, and I'm trying to tell her. She then says, "Sonu, why you get angry?" Then I said, "Yeah, she's right. She's angry. She's talking." So sir, my answers directly come from Lord Krishna. Then Lord Krishna इस आंसर में दिस सर उन्होंने मुझे ये बोला, देखो कविता, देखो सोल कि मतलब कि जब ऋषि मुनि थे तो हमको वो भी जब एक पॉइंट पर आकर वो भी गुस्सा करते थे, लेकिन वो गुस्सा दूसरों की भलाई के लिए होता था। तो देन आई गॉट, मैं कहते जब गुरु गोबिंद सिंह जी ने हथियार उठाया तो वो स्पिरिचुअल नहीं थे क्या? तो ऐसी नेगेटिव जो डिफरेंट, आई वोंट से नेगेटिव, डिफरेंट सोल्स को टैकल करने के लिए आपको अंदर से नहीं, ऊपर से गुस्सा दिखाना पड़ता है। तो
So
सब
Kavita,
माय
see,
टीचिंग डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम कम फ्रॉम लॉर्ड कृष्णा।
see, but Kavita, if you want to get to benefit of this call, so my suggestion is, आप 2-4 दिन you listen to the whole subject that we talk of and try to
ओके,
understand. फिर आप देखना कि आप मानते हैं या नहीं मानते हैं, because this call is a call of many advanced masters. There are many people in this call for last 1 year, 2 years, who have advanced, who are nearly enlightened, who have got realization of truth. This call is of people who are बहुत peaceful है. यहाँ पे कई लोगों ने क्रोध छोड़ दिया है, एंगर छोड़ दिया है, फियर छोड़ दिया है, गुस्सा छोड़ दिया है, ईगो छोड़ दिया है. Many people are blessed on this call. So my
यस सर,
suggestion is you join the call. You can ask specific questions. If you have a specific question, Abibi, I request you to frame your question again and ask me if you have a question, and we will
यस
give you
सर,
the answer. अगर आपको एक
यस
specific
सर।
एक question है, आप वो question by question पूछे. अभी can you ask me a specific question? Then we'll go to Santosh next. Can you ask me a specific question?
Sir, I just want to ask you. I don't have. I just want to ask you. I have left ego. I have nothing is inside me now because I just cut off that energy. Sir, I would like to tell
But
you. I
Abibi,
just cut off the energy because it. I don't want that my energy should be hampered by their views because they're continuously throwing the negative energy on
but
me.
my
So
dear,
I just
my
cut them
dear,
very silently, peacefully.
my dear Kavita, आपने बोला I have cut off my ego. आपने कहा
So no ego at all.
अब लेकिन
Sir,
अभी
सब
भी
कुछ छोड़ दो.
अभी आपने कहा I have got lot of healing power and I am doing lot of things for people and I am making life of many people better. तो ईगो है,
जी,
ईगो कहाँ कट ऑफ हो गया?
सर मैं कैसे बोलूं फिर इसको?
तो हाँ वो मैं कुछ नहीं करती हूँ, मैं तो कुछ नहीं
ओके.
करती हूँ, प्रभु प्रभु मेरे द्वारा करता है.
हाँ जी
मैं
सर,
तो
वही तो बोल रही थी, मैं कैसे
नहीं नहीं
बोलूं खुद
लेकिन
को कि
आपका
मैं नहीं करती.
हाँ, आपने आप ये बोलना चाहती है, लेकिन आपकी ईगो ने
नो,
बोला आई हैव गॉट लॉट. डोंट माइंड मी, यू कैन हियर द रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ
नो
दिस
सर.
कॉल. आपने कहा आई हैव गॉट लॉट ऑफ हीलिंग पावर्स, आई एम अ टीचर,
जी,
आई मेक अ डिफरेंस इन मेनी पीपल्स लाइफ, आई वांट टू मेक पीपल एनलाइटन. ये आपकी शब्द है.
जी, जी,
तो वी
यही
शुड
मेरा
नॉट.
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन था कि मैं क्या बोलूं कि लोग मेरे को ये नहीं बोले आर यू मैड कविता,
तो
हाउ
तो
यू आर रेफरिंग.
तो
मैं उनको
when I
नहीं
तो
कन्विंस. जी,
I'll give you an example. ये कॉल में मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, मैं सबको यही बोलता हूँ कि मैं नहीं करता हूँ कुछ भी. जो भी करते हैं सिप करते हैं. सिप इज द सुप्रीम इमॉर्टल पावर. आई एम जस्ट एन इंस्ट्रूमेंट. मेरे
जी
द्वारा सिप बोलते हैं, मैं कुछ नहीं बोलता हूँ.
सर,
अगर
मैं
सिप
यही बोलती हूँ. आई एम सॉरी सर, यही बोलती. आई ऑलवेज टेल माय सिस्टर शिवाली, आई एम नॉट सेइंग गॉड, मेरे मुंह से बोल रहे हैं, मेरा
वेरी
क्या
गुड.
कसूर है इसमें?
Then it's very good. Let me. Why don't you send me a WhatsApp and talk to me? Can you have my number? You don't have my number.
I said I don't have your number, please.
You can write it down and we are putting it on the screen. 98451 55555. Please WhatsApp me. I like to talk to you a little bit more because it's a personal conversation. Everybody in the call will not benefit.
Okay
So I
sir.
will call you 98451 55555. Please WhatsApp me. Santosh.
I have a question. What
Yes.
is the role of that is played in spirituality about heaven and hell?
What is the role
Yeah.
played in spirituality about heaven and hell?
Yes.
So the role in spirituality is religion will tell you that you will go to Swarga. Religion will tell you will go to Vaikuntha. Religion will tell you will go to heaven and you will go to hell. Spirituality
Okay.
will question you who will go. Because when you die, the body remains in the earth. The body returns to dust. राख हो जाती है. शरीर तो becomes ashes. So nobody
That's
goes
right.
to heaven and hell. Spirituality tells you where is heaven and hell. There is no heaven and hell. Spirituality tells you how will you go, which rocket, Indigo Airlines or Vistara, who goes to heaven and hell. Spirituality questions all the points, and spirituality makes you understand heaven and
Okay.
hell are not domains. They are not like New York and New Delhi. Heaven and hell are states of life. You return to earth in a rebirth, and either you will be born in a heavenly life or a hellish life. So heaven and hell are not somewhere far away, asman mein. Dur asman mein, heaven and hell are not there. Spirituality teaches you to be free from this heaven and hell concept of rebirth.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah. So the problem, thank you for your good, interesting question. Thank you for asking, because religion creates so many superstitions. Religion creates
Exactly.
so many superstitions. ये पूजा करेगी तो ये होगा. अभी everybody doing Lakshmi puja. Everybody saying Lakshmi puja, Lakshmi puja, Lakshmi puja. Then everybody should be millionaires.
Durga
Everybody should.
Puja, Navratri.
So all these are all good entertainment. These are all good entertainment and good ways of building faith, but it's very preliminary. It's just the beginning of our journey to God. It will not take us to God realization. God realization means Prabhu ko apna banana. Huh? That is, you have to have that seeking. Who is asking me the next question? You have to sing the song, Apna mujhe tu bana lo, bichda hu वापस बुला लो, एक तू ही मैं चाहता, मुझको तू अपना बना लो. You have to have that desire for the divine to make you one.
But why
Okay.
does the fear come?
Fear comes because of ignorance, because of the mind. The mind creates fear. Fear is false expectation appearing real. All the time, the mind creates fear, stress, worry, anxiety, depression. All these things are caused by the mind. And this mind we cannot find. Therefore, we have to eliminate the mind and all the negative, toxic emotions. Otherwise, we will not move forward. Thank you. No questions? Anybody? Sunday? Very rare to find on Sunday that you don't have questions. Vanita, the moment there are many people, the moment no question, then we get lot of questions. Okay, Vanita and Will. Yes, Vanita. Vanita and Will.
Me, please.
Yes,
Can
yes,
you
speak.
hear me, please?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah. So you said just now that you want everyone to get enlightened. But I want to ask you, if I get enlightened, I'll have the same experience like you. I
Maybe
mean, the
better.
flash of light, flash,
Maybe better.
the first experience.
No, everybody has got their own experience.
Like,
There are no Ramana Maharishi and Vivekananda and Adi Shankara did not get this. There is no standard experience of enlightenment.
mhm,
Enlightenment, Vanita, is this. You get that aha. You get that moment of awakening. Everybody doesn't wake up from the sleep in the same way. Somebody
yeah.
wakes up and somebody does like that. Somebody wakes up like this. Somebody jumps out of the bed. Just
Mhm.
like getting up from the bed has got many types of awakening, so also getting up out of ignorance has got many types of spiritual awakening. Not the same. Not that you have to sit down with a book in your hand and write for 8 hours in a plane and you have to go to Air France and take the flight AF 192. No, not like that. I don't know. I'm just, no, no. Even if you're sitting in your house, it's not that. See, how did I get my awakening? You know how I got my awakening? From 2013 Buddha Purnima, May of 2013, I started realizing small things. I realized I am not the body. I read Tattva Bodha. I read Atma Bodha. I realized we are the soul. I understood Viveka Chudamani, that we have to use the intellect. I studied Vedanta, Advaita. I realized non-duality. All these pieces of the puzzle was in the plate. Then from May and June and July, I started putting the pieces together. And 31st August, I got the spark. I got that light. How you get the light? No, Vanita, it's like this sometimes. When we were children, they taught us. They will experiment in school. There's one bulb, and the bulb has no light. Then they take two nodes, two pieces of metal, and they touch it,
And then they touch it.
and the light comes on. Correct? You remember that example, that
Yes,
experiment?
yes, yes.
Awakening is like that. The two
Okay.
pieces must touch. When
Okay.
the two pieces will touch, what will happen, Vanita?
The
That
spark.
sparkle light will come. But whether two pieces will touch, or four pieces will touch, or 20 pieces will touch, it depends on case to case.
Okay. But the spark, we will definitely realize, we will see the spark.
No, no. What is a spark? Spark does not mean like a bulb like spark.
No, a light, a flash, whatever you
No,
call it. Yep.
no, no.
Okay.
There is no flash, there is no light, there is no spark. There is that inner, it's like an inner light. It is not
Okay.
like
Okay.
it is not like a light, it's not like all these green lights you are seeing behind me and blue light and yellow
No.
light.
Yes, I understand.
It is just
It's a,
it is just that the ignorance will disappear. Your ignorance will say, you say, oh my God, now I understand. You know, have you studied Archimedes? What happened in Archimedes? You remember what happened?
oh no, I don't remember.
Who knows? Who knows Archimedes? Sudeep, you will tell, who will tell Archimedes? Who knows Archimedes? What happened? Who will tell quickly? Please put your hand up and
I don't remember exactly.
I don't know it properly. If I say something improper, I don't like it. Anybody knows Archimedes? Atmatray. Atmatray will tell about Archimedes. Bolo Atmatray. क्या
Sure,
हुआ?
sir. When Archimedes was bathing,
Having a
and
bath. Yes.
bath, taking bath, and he found the solution of the answer, and
What
he
answer?
said, "Eureka, eureka,
Ah.
eureka!"
So
And he,
Vanita, he was having a bath. I think
Okay.
he was having a bath. I think it is to do with buoyancy. If I'm not wrong, about the water and displacing his body in the tub. He was so
right.
excited. He got enlightened with that boy with that experiment without clothes. Ran on the street. He started running on the street. Eureka! 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 So his awakening, it was an awakening of a scientist, not a spiritual awakening. But I'm giving you an example. He went running on the road without clothes. You can read the story. You will find it interesting. You can read
Yes,
Archimedes
yes,
and
yeah.
Eureka.
Once again.
Yeah. So
Yes,
you will
once
understand
again.
what I'm saying. You will understand. See, Vanita, it's very important that we must continue to contemplate. Continue to
Yes.
contemplate. See, for example, that light example in school. Suppose we take one metal and we touch on the skin. Will the light come on?
No,
If we
no,
touch the table, will it come on? The
no.
paper, the book, the pen. Only when that touches that piece of metal with the two wires are connecting, then only the light will come on.
Yes, 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 yes.
I hope I'm trying to explain correctly
Yeah.
to you.
Yes, Pirlo, I understand Pirlo. And you say purification and illumination. So if I am purified, that illumination, what exactly is that you mentioned about the
Illumination,
illumination? You
no,
said?
illumination is this. I am not Vanita. Just now we
Okay.
had one girl, what Kavita. You saw the new girl. I think was it Kavita? Kavita Bedi. So she's new to the call, and she's asking, what should I call myself? So that illumination comes on this call. Every day we learn something. Every day. Yesterday we learned Krishna got worried. No, yesterday, what about my metamorphosis? How will I become a the mind already started troubling. Hello, how will you become butterfly? How will you stop become? So this is the whole learning. This is the whole. Why do we come every day on this call? Why do we work so seriously? Why do we work so intensely? We are not got any benefit. Nobody gets any benefit from this call. Not like, when you go to many ashrams, I'm telling you, when you go, after the ashram is over, then they'll tell, Abhi sabhi ko laddu khilao. Everybody will get prasadam, laddu. Have you seen or not? Everybody will get vada pav. Abhi sabko vada pav. Abhi sabko langar khilao. Sabko bitha do, langar khilao sabhi ko. Do I give you langar? Do I give you vada pav, jalebi every day after the call is over?
But we are
No, we
getting
don't.
prasad every day. We are getting prasad every day.
You are getting prasad every day because you are sincerely putting your hand forward and SIP is giving something to you. But it is not jalebi and not gulab jamun. Like in many ashrams, they will give you, all ashrams have got, if you go all ashrams, they give you nice dal, roti, puri, sabzi, amazing food they give. So people don't in our Shiva temple on Monday nights when I sing bhajan, they give garma garam idlis. You ask Ashok Nichani, he will tell you. Everybody eats hot idlis and goes. Because that is not spirituality, that is just religion. That is not spirituality. Okay, good.
So this,
Ashok Nichani.
okay, I got
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Ashok Nichani. Thank you. Ashok Nichani and then Bala and Rajendra. Sir, unmute. Ashok, I can't hear you, Ashok. Unmute, Ashok. No, your voice is not coming. Your mic seems to be off. On your mic. Anybody can hear Ashok? Anybody can hear Ashok? No, there's no sound, Ashok. Try to come back, Ashok. Help Ashok. In the meanwhile, Bala and Rajendra. Ashok, check your mic and keep testing his mic. Keep testing your mic. Don't wait. Test your mic. Bala. Bala.
Guruji.
Bolo. Bala, what's your question?
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam, bolo.
Guruji, actually I wanted to ask कि हम लोग अभी we are walking in the way of spirituality, we are not enlightened, then what are we Guruji? We are not normal also, we are not मतलब आधा अधूरा ये सब कुछ, so what we are only the seeker or what?
Why you are already partly enlightened, na?
Partly Guruji, but abhi dekho subah I meditate, I went to the temple, I felt peace, I was into meditation, I enjoyed like anything when I was alone. When I came home, my husband till 10 o'clock, he didn't get up. Then after that, itna ghar mein pasara tha, guests were going to come. I just told him to, what we said, to help me. Guruji, इतना जोर से मेरे को सहन ही नहीं मतलब whatever he was speaking, I couldn't tolerate, and my voice went on top of this voice. So then,
Bala,
so what is this, Guruji, then?
No, this drama will continue till you reach that state where you get in a state of Satchit Anand. Then whether your husband tells something or does not tell something, it will not matter. You will be liberated. You have not yet got mukti. You are working towards mukti. Mukti means freedom. Mukti means liberation. What is happening in your life is right now drama. This drama is because of karma.
Yeah.
So step by step hoga. Suppose you are cooking rice. आप बोलते हैं चावल रेडी नहीं, चावल रेडी के बाद सीटी बजेगी, सीटी बजने दो, wait. Okay.
Wait and watch.
Krishna, when the rice is boiling, don't keep saying rice is not boiled. Krishna, doesn't the whistle blows? When I was a young kid, I used to hear whistle blowing means rice is cooked. Am I right? I don't know whether I have never cooked rice in my life, but I remember the CT used to go. CT bajti hai. Nowadays you have different cookers. But thank you, Bala, Ashok Nichani and Rajendra. Be calm, Bala. Be calm and be peaceful. Continue your journey. You are a jigyasu. You are a mumukshu. Continue the journey. Don't lose hope, Bala. Ashok, आपका कुछ सिस्टम में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है अशोक? ना, आपका वीडियो ठीक था, वीडियो ऑन करो. वीडियो में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. यू कैन ऑन योर वीडियो. आपका ऑडियो में प्रॉब्लम है. आपका माइक है क्या? आपका फोन है, माइक है, वॉल्यूम चेक करो. अनम्यूट हिम अगेन. अनम्यूट अशोक. Try. No. There's no, I can't hear a voice. Thoda bhi sound I cannot hear. Log out and log back. Maybe log out and log in again. Rajendra.
Show him, sir.
Show him, sir.
Sir, I see a question with thought I dimag mein. I don't know whether it is a question or something. मेरी brain का इसका दिमाग का खेल है. To proceed on the path of realization, isn't it important to learn and unlearn first for developing unsettled faith in the process?
We can't unlearn first. We have to keep on unlearning.
Unlearning, yeah, unlearning. That I mean.
Keep, matlab kya hai? Every time we learn something, we unlearn something.
Yeah.
Every time हमें कुछ मालूम, कुछ realization होगा. When you realize something, it means that what you were believing is not true.
Yeah.
So you continue to learn. As you learn, you unlearn. Then you don't wait to unlearn. You don't wait for the entire पहले पूरा पूरा सिर को साफ करो, पूरा शैम्पू करो, अंदर खाली करो, फिर भरो. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है.
It should be continuous process.
It's a process. It's like if your garden has got lot of weeds, you can't wait to remove all the weeds. You keep on planting. You keep on planting. As you keep on planting, the weeds will keep on coming out.
But learning and unlearning should continue side by side.
Yeah. Because if you don't have the process of learning and unlearning, that spark of enlightenment will not come. Enlightenment
That's
is
it.
enlightenment is only this. Only learning and unlearning.
Yeah.
अगर हमारे learning और unlearning नहीं होगा, enlightenment is impossible. So we have to constantly continue doing it. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Try Ashok Nichani once again. Ashok, try Ashok. Put your hand up and try to see if it works. Ashok Nichani, yeah. Unmute Ashok. Nah. I don't know what has gone wrong with your settings. आपका mic ठीक नहीं है या आपका volume ठीक नहीं है. Something is wrong.
सर एक्चुअली मेरे को अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं सब, अशोक छोटवानी.
नहीं but निचानी को भी unmute किया.
हाँ मिस्टेक है.
छोटवानी को भी किया, निचानी को भी किया. निचानी
एक्चुअली निचानी.
But देखो आपका आवाज आ रहा है. Ashok, can you hear Chotwani? You can hear Chotwani speaking. Yeah, but we cannot hear you. देखो कर्मा ऐसा हो जाता है कभी-कभी. Try something. अभी adjust करके देखो. Try to see what is wrong. I don't know what is the problem. Pavan Paga. And then Dr. Krishan.
Sir, actually, in continuous too much busy schedule, the consciousness it will be there, but it will go in the back end. I don't feel I am continuously conscious enough when I have a busy schedule or working something like in office. If I go in office,
I also feel the same problem.
Yeah.
I also have the same problem. So Pavan, as long as we are busy and we are not in consciousness, what is happening, Pavan? That means that much time is going away from our spirituality session, from our spiritual life. So there's a material life. Suppose for me, if my mind goes away 10 minutes into material thoughts, kya hua wo 10 minutes mein? I lost spirituality. Then I come back. After 10 minutes, I try to come back to spirituality. But we must try very hard. We must keep on trying to be in that state of consciousness, in that state of awareness. Because only in that state of consciousness and awareness, the intellect will shine. Whether we are living a spiritual life or a material life. Even in a business, you should be in consciousness. Even whatever work. What work do you do, Pavan?
I work as an engineer.
Even as an engineer, you should not be in mind state. You should be consciousness. If you are in consciousness, your efficiency will go double.
Yeah.
Because if all the time you're busy, then you're working like a machine.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
But if you are in consciousness, then you're in awareness. In that awareness, your work will be much more efficient. And of course, you will have some time for spirituality also.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay. That's it, sir.
I hope I answered my question, right? So make an effort. Make an effort whenever you're busy with mind. Try to be still and try to go into consciousness. Consciousness means awareness, means becoming a witness, being in that state where you are not busy. Even though you are busy, you are completely in command of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Krishan.
Thank you.
Shivam Guruji, my question is that how can we protect our spirituality from religious rituals, and what are the importance of education in on the path of spirituality?
So first of all, the only way to protect spirituality from rituals is not to do it. Refuse to do it. If any ritual, Krishan, you have to do, ask the question, why I should do. If I have to do arati, why I should do. If I have to do dandiya for Durga Puja, why I have to do. If I have to light agarbatti, why I have to light. Ask the question why. then
Okay.
slowly you will be free from rituals. Okay.
Okay.
And the and
Yeah.
the s- and the second question, education can play a very important role, but we are being what should I say? We are not being educated. We are being brainwashed. We are all being brainwashed with how many or the conquest of Alauddin Khilji and what happened to the Rana of Mewar. And we are talking about some history कि क्या 2000 साल पहले 1500 साल पहले कुछ irrelevant matter, but nobody teaches us the meaning of soul and consciousness and God and birth and death. We have moral science. If we are in a Christian school, they will teach us about Jesus. If we are in Hindu school, they will teach us about Vivekananda. But or rather, they will Adi Shankara. But education is not correctly helping us to go on a quest. What we spoke on a talash. Education is not asking us to introspect, to be silent, to contemplate. That is the problem.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Good, thank you. So, my dear friends, we have this Sunday session only for you to be able to ask questions. We will take you before we close. Will is next. Sunday session is we don't have a topic. Why we don't have a topic? Because every day you feel, how can I ask this topic? My question is a silly question. My question is not relevant. No, there is no silly question. There is no question which is not relevant. There is no question which we should doubt. You can ask any question. Maximum, I will tell you that question will be answered privately, or that question is not supposed to be is not relevant to our class. But do not have a hesitation in asking questions, especially on Sundays and also on Wednesdays, which is the beginner session. Will. Yes, Will. And the last question will be Lakshmi. Will. And if Ashok Nichani can unmute, he still can ask the question if Ashok Nichani's system works. I'm not sure if Ashok Nichani is on the call. Will, please unmute.
Shiva Hang,
Sure.
thank you very much. I have a very small, simple question, but very often you refuse to accept the title guru, and sometimes it becomes difficult to know what to call you. And so my question is, would you mind me, say, for example, calling you Airji, or the Buddha, you see, for example, had the same problem. He called himself a friend. He used the word Kalyana Mitta in Pali. I don't know how that would translate. Kalyana is like good or noble,
See,
noble friend.
Will, honestly, yeah, honestly.
Could we call you G or Air G? What's the correct title? Because we all want to pay proper respect to, even though you don't accept it. We want to, we feel a lot of veneration for you, and even if you refuse, we still want to pay in speech to do it in a correct, noble fashion.
Okay, very, your very kind words. In response to your very kind words, let me make a point clear. Nobody must say they are a guru. Even tomorrow, when you are enlightened, you should not say, I am a guru. This is my first submission to you. So I don't call myself a guru. When some people call me guru, I'm not offended by it. If somebody says you're a guru, I humorously, jokingly, I accept. I don't tell them don't call guru. I don't because they are calling guru with a lot of respect. Why? Because they find some light coming from me and the darkness being dispelled. So there is no problem. I am very happy if you call me Air. I am very happy if you call me, only don't call me Ravi, because I am not Ravi. So many people, they call me, hello, Mr. Ravi. I say, don't call me Ravi. I am not Ravi. So the Atma and Ravi is fine. If only don't call Guru because as a formality. No, unless you feel that you are getting some light, then only you should call anybody a guru. You should not call unless you are getting the light. So, but this is not very important. I hope I've answered. Will, if you would like to say something.
Yes, that's fine. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And I'm a very informal mentor, so you all can ask me anything. I don't get offended. I you can give me bad words. You can say you can accuse me. I am perfectly okay. There is no problem at all. So please feel free. Thank you, Will. Lakshmi, last question from Lakshmi.
Shivam, sir.
Yes, Lakshmi.
So how will we know whether we have enlightened?
How will you know? How will you know in your house whether you have pressed the right button or not? How will you know in your house whether you have pressed the right button and when you enter or you're not?
When we on the button, the light comes.
That's all. When you on the button, the light comes, you know you're on the right button. So when the light comes on, you know you're enlightened inside. When inside you come to know I am not Lakshmi. I am the Atma in Lakshmi. I am the soul in Lakshmi. I am the spirit in Lakshmi. Lakshmi is my name, but I am not Lakshmi. When that aha moment comes, see, you all know it, Lakshmi. Everybody in this call knows it. It's not that Ashok Chotwani doesn't know he is not Ashok Chotwani. And Ashok Chotwani realizes also. But the point is, the mind does not let us get that liberation.
But this much is enough to know that we are in the right path, whether we have enlightened.
It is enough to know. Then you have to start living like the soul. Then you have to live with detached attachment. Then you have to live with loving sip in all, seeing sip in all. You have to live without anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. You have to live in consciousness. You have to live in ananda. That means the light has come on. That means the metamorphosis is complete. I don't have to certify. I don't have to say Krishna is today, I am certifying Krishna as enlightened. No, Krishna will be in her own masti. Krishna will be in her own enlightenment. Not just saying, but you will feel that. You will feel that experience, anubhuti. Since there's no question, let me, what song I used to sing before, I don't know, I hope I remember. It says, अनुभूति ये ऐसी हो जाती है आंखों से कुछ दिखता ना है महसूस सच का हो जाता है एहसास सच का हो जाता है इसका कोई परोक्ष नहीं अंतर्ज्ञान यूं ही हो जाता अनुभूति सच की होती अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है we all need aparoksh anubhuti. That anubhuti which has got no paroksh. There is no logic. It is beyond logic. It is a magic. It is a divine magic. So Lakshmi, at that time you will experience that divine magic. And I'm sure all of you who are sincerely on this path, you all will get there. The light will shine, but the light is not blue, yellow, green. Don't tell me, is the light same behind your session? All these green, yellow, orange, purple lights. No, no, these are all material lights. These are not the light that will shine. When the light shines, there's no color. That light has no color. It will overcome all darkness. With folded hands, we will see you tomorrow at 8.